Alright, so moving forward to the next piece, I'm going to watch this video by a YouTube creator by the name of PrettyBrown&Nerdy. I actually just subscribed to her channel not that long ago, and I thought that she was pretty cool. She also has a nerd talk called Gamer Girl Struggles that covers the same topic, so let's give it a look-see and see what she has to say.
Wind. Show me.
All right. Here we go. Wow, this is loud.
Jasmine, 1/3 of PrettyBrown&Nerdy here. And today's nerd talk is going to be a little different. You see, I thought long and hard about whether or not this was a video that I wanted to eventually make. But after some time of dealing with a lot of nonsense lately, I decided, why the hell not? I'm always causing trouble anyway, aren't I? So on today's nerd talk, I wanted to talk about the top struggles that every female gamer experiences. Well, female nerd even. It seems like when it comes to the nerd community, we get the tougher end of the stick. We're always getting beat up and pushed around, and frankly, I'm a little sick of it. Most of the time it's easy to ignore when someone is harassing you or getting on your nerves, but it seems like a lot of y'all been trying me lately. I really don't understand why.
And
a gaming conversation, it always turns into a knowledge exam. It's like I feel like I gotta be prepared to take an exam every single time I walk into a nerd conversation with men specifically. Now,
this is very, very true. Like be a female and insert yourself in something about games. Dudes are going to question you. Like, they're gonna question you as if you don't know anything, okay?
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
And it's annoying.
Now, before you, not all men come into the conversation here. We know, but we're not talking about the few that don't do it right now, so...
Right.
Goodbye. When it comes to gamer knowledge, we have to know twice the information for our opinion to be valid most of the time. Why can't we just say that we like something? Why does it always have to be an exam about the character or the subject matter? Why do we have to be questioned every time it comes to talking about nerd-related content, game-related content? Why can't we just enjoy it and you accept our answer? I don't know how far a Link's hairline goes up his forehead. Frankly, I don't really think anybody knows. Number 2, chat abuse. A good majority of the time, female gamers will not come into the chat. We will be in the chat, but we will leave our headphones on mute. Because the moment our voices come on to that headset, we might as well just prepare for Abuse Central. Whether it's trying to assist the team or notify them of something going on during a team match, there's always some sort of abuse that we find. Why aren't we in the kitchen? Shouldn't we be taking care of some kids? Should we be doing...
Okay, again, never have I ever been told why am I not in the kitchen. Like I said, I don't have these issues. I just never experienced that. I never did, and that sucks. Like, that sucks for them. Like, that sucks to hear that. That does suck. Because why? It's so sexist, but yeah, that sucks.
Doing something other than gaming. I don't know. Shouldn't you? Don't you have a job? Do you have somewhere to go to work? I mean, I don't know. Don't you gotta go clean up your attitude and fix your ashy behind? I don't know. Maybe every time.
This nigga spit.
Use in the chat room. This is why half the time we are on mute and we refuse to come off of mute, because the moment we go off, we can expect utter chaos to ensue. This kind of falls into my third topic that I wanted to talk about, and that is sexual abuse. Men, I understand that some of you might feel like gamer girls are pretty much non-existent, but just because a gamer girl comes around, that doesn't mean that that is your chance to become inappropriate. That doesn't mean harass us in Messenger, harass us in the chat. ask us where we live, ask us our phone number, our age. That is not an open invitation for you to be inappropriate and make sexual comments regarding our personal physique, our body. Just absolutely
Ooh,
not.
honey,
If
she
you feel
preaching.
like
Nothing enough to say, like,
Period.
period. Period.
forms or try to slide into my DMs and say, hey, I'm into nerdy stuff too. We should get close together. No. We
What? Bitch, what?
What? Do you know how crazy that is to say that? Like, I'm into nerdy stuff. Like, we should get close together. That's like saying, I like water too. You eat bread? That's dope. We should get close. Like, you see that? You breathe too? We should get close. Like, that's weird. Like,
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
dudes are weird.
invitation, that doesn't mean that it's open. Female gamers have to
Tell
play
'em.
twice as hard and twice as good at a game in order to prove that we belong somewhere. This leads into my next story about a time that I was playing Overwatch. I was playing comp and things can get pretty heated in comp.
So I've heard.
It's hard most of the time to find a team that you really mesh well with, and for the matter, comp can be a pretty toxic place. And that means half the time I'm gonna be on mute. So the one moment I decide to take my headset off of mute, that left an open invitation for me to become the only person to get harassed in the chat or be told to switch characters. When I had gold, why am I suddenly the only one that has to switch their character when the team is losing? Especially since I'm the only one that has gold eliminations for the matter. So of course I had to play twice as hard, be twice as good as everyone. I end up getting 73 eliminations, gold, and play of the game, and that was the only time that it warranted an apology. I wonder if it had been a case where I was the one that was playing badly and we ended up losing in some way. I wonder if that would have still warranted me being the target for all of the harassment. It only came to when I proved myself that all of a sudden I was warranted an apology. I commend.
It's literally like she is not, oh my God. Like, okay. Like, when I stream, one of the only games that I have ever, like, you know, allowed people to play with me is Call of Duty. And that's because, and you know, and I know that even me saying this right now, like, I'm coming from a place of knowing how people are going to view this because I'm female, but I know that I rock shit. Like, I'm really the shit. Like, not like professional, but I can hold my weight when I'm playing. So because of that, I don't mind playing with people because I know they don't have nothing to talk about as far as my gameplay, you know? But like, that's exactly how it is. Like, unless you can prove that you are just like this phenomenal player, you know, you might as well just, you know, like she said, stay muted. You might as well be a random, be a bot until with no name, but until you prove yourself. Because if you just going to be a girl and just be playing with people, people are automatically just going to like throw you under the bus. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I mean, not all people are like that, obviously, but you know, it's a 9 out of 10 type of thing.
And all the women that are on Twitch, live streaming, doing whatever they can to just enjoy what they love, and that's playing video games. It can be a very toxic community. Our bodies are constantly being judged. I, for the matter, have formed a thick skin. I don't care because I've been called every book under the sun, especially being on YouTube. You hear tons of comments. I've been called, you know, darky, monkey, whatever, or I'm fat. There have been situations where those insults have been thrown at me and I can take it. This can be a very abusive community at times. And I feel like not only men, but non-gender conforming, everyone in this community, it is our responsibility to make sure that we are here for one another to prevent that sort of abuse. I mean, hell, you have people calling SWAT teams on people now that they dislike. You have some people that have to connect through a VPN when they live stream just to prevent those types of situations from happening.
That's so crazy.
As a female nerd and as a gamer, I feel I am constantly scrutinized. I have to work twice as hard in this community because it just can get a little frustrating at times, you know? But the fact that it does get frustrating, it doesn't deter me from enjoying what I'm enjoying.
Good to know.
And that's video games, and that's comics, and that's nerd content. So I want to hear from the community.
I do feel like, you know, when she said that she's like already developed tough skin and, you know, like she's been called several names, you know, with having a social media platform like YouTube or whatever. You know, I feel like in a way, and I'm not saying that, you know, this don't go for everybody, but sometimes for speaking for myself, I feel like just being black. When I personally can't speak for everyone, when I personally inserted myself into the gaming community, most of the people were white. And for me personally, how I grew up and the demographic that I was raised around, that was, you know, like a culture shock to me. And people really solidified that for me when you get called names or whatever. So, people will just assume you black off of something that you say, like, so, and then you get called names. So I definitely get it. But yeah, she definitely had some valid points. Little Librarian definitely had some valid points. I think that there are a lot of gamer girls or whatever you want to call them that all feel the same way about a lot of things that they said. Personally, I don't like the whole gamer girl thing. I just, you know, gamer, doesn't matter that I got boobs. Gamer. Anyways, yeah, it's not that deep to me. It's too much. It's a whole franchise off of putting girl at the end of gamer. But whatever, it's just retarded. But yeah, tell me guys what you think. Do you think they had valid points? Do you guys know any girls who have similar struggles? Anything that was not mentioned? Are there any struggles that we all share that maybe you would like to mention? Whatever you guys would like to do, just leave it in the comments and like and subscribe.